In the early days of Islam, when the Prophet Muhammad was teaching his companions in the Masjid al-Nabawi, the Prophet's mosque, many people were new to faith. They were learning how to pray, how to purify themselves, and how to respect the sacred house of Allah. One day, a Bedouin man, someone from the desert who did not know much about Islamic manners, entered the mosque while the Prophet and his companions were sitting inside. The man looked around, confused and curious. Then, without realizing the sanctity of the place, he walked to a corner of the mosque and began to urinate right there on the ground. The companions of the Prophet were shocked and angry. Some of them stood up immediately, shouting at him and moving forward to stop him. But the Prophet, with his usual calmness and mercy, raised his hand and told them to stay where they were. He said gently, "Let him finish and do not interrupt him." The companions were surprised, but they obeyed. When the man finished, the Prophet walked towards him with kindness on his face, not anger, not disgust. He said softly, "These mosques are not places for such things. They are built for the remembrance of Allah, prayer and recitation of the Quran." Then the Prophet ordered that a bucket of water be brought, and he personally poured it over the place to clean it. There was no harshness, no shouting, no insult. Only calm teaching and mercy. The Bedouin man was deeply touched. He had expected people to beat or curse him, but instead, the Prophet treated him with dignity. With tears in his eyes, the man raised his hands and said, "O Allah, have mercy on me and on Muhammad, and on no one else." The Prophet smiled and replied kindly, "You have made something narrow very wide. Indeed, the mercy of Allah is vast." That man's heart was filled with love for the Prophet, and he became one of his sincere followers. From that day onward, he respected the mosque deeply and spread the Prophet's message of patience and wisdom to others.